Hi, everyone. Um, so, wonder if anyone will join. It's I'll wait till people join. We might be sitting here all day, and maybe no one's going to join. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. One person has joined. Yay! Hello, John Barrowman Fan Zone. Thank you for joining. Four people have joined. All right, so now that more people are joining, this is Coffee Kiki with the coffee. Or when I run out of coffee, I've got my Yeti full of water. So people are joining, which is nice. I thought I'll wait till a few more join before we get into the meat of it. So my hair is a Bedhead. It's a new, well, that is actually is a product, but I don't support it. So because they're not paying me anything to say their name, so forget I said it. And I don't use it. All right, so this is I decided what maybe to talk about this morning. A couple things. I want to actually go into and talk about more about this, if that's okay. But I want to also go into the Heart of Stone thing and maybe point out a couple of things to you that you might not have realized in the song itself. So I can see all of your questions if I'm looking at my screen that way. Your questions are that way for me, okay? And I can see them. And there is, I'm learning about YouTube and what to do and what not to do. And by the way, what do you think of that flooring right there? Anyone? Anyone? Because we might put that flooring down in all the bedrooms. And at the moment, I'm in the office, which is I don't know if I can do this, but I don't want to muck up the picture too much. There's Scott's desk there, and there's my ring light, and there's I'm sitting at mine. And for those of you who like that Flatiron picture, if I can turn around, and there's two more by the same artist. And then under the desk, he always sits there, is Captain Jack. And under Scott's desk, he always sits there, is Harris. You see him in the right there? And then Dixie's out with Scott's on the phone, and he's Dixie's sitting out there with him. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to go onto my Spotify artist page right now because I have a Spotify artist page now, and I have control over it. There's a song that it says there's. I'm gonna get this out here and see what you think. So it says choose a song to pitch, and I was gonna pitch it to Spotify, and they will hopefully play it or try not play it, but they will highlight that song prior to the release of the album. And if those of you who have your playlist near you, which song would you like me to? Well, here for those of you who don't, which song would you like me to say to highlight? Okay, let me see. Anybody? By the way, Dixie's paw is fine. It's the bandage helped it heal a bit. All right, so there's the list. You can't highlight Heart of Stone because it's already out. So it has to be. All right, so here we go. Pure Imagination, Man of La Mancha, Pure Imagination, Marry Me a Little, 3 or 5. Don't Rain on My Parade or Man of La Mancha. So you guys say what you feel, and then I will decide. But what I also want to do is I'm going to play a little snippet of another song here. So anybody who, and I might not make this public, so only you guys who are here can hear it. Anyway, if you can you go to if you're able to do it, go to your Spotify or however you stream the music. And let me just see here again. I'm learning this as we're sitting here and going through stuff. So I'm going to go back there and I'm going to go to my Spotify page because I can see at the moment there are 20 people listening right now, 20 people listening on Spotify right now to Heart of Stone. It lets me shows me real time on my app because it's an artist app that to see how many people are listening. So there's okay. Which is the one? You know, it's really interesting. The Put a Little Love in Your Heart from the Flash episode that we were singing on has had 8 million streams. So I can see how many streams it's all had. Blah 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 blah. So it's just changed. Anyway, what I want to do is if you get the song up, I want to show you a couple of little Easter eggy things that you might not know for Heart of Stone. For instance, here is, I have to go back to the original Spotify. Na 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 na. And I'm going to do a little playlist on Spotify today and put it on my artist page. So here we have, I'm going to just play this. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but just so you know. Can you all hear this? I just need a yes or thumbs up if you can all hear this.
You've got a good heart, but I know it changes.
Shut the door. Okay, everybody can hear it. So the one thing that I first off want to say about Natalie Paris is the fact that she sang this song in the show, and originally, let me just do this, 6, the musical, okay, and then go to, now I don't know if you noticed, it's number 4 on my album, and it's also number 4 on the 6 soundtrack. There's a reason for that. See, I do these little things. Here is, so you'll notice right away that this is in a lower key, okay? Here. Okay, and that's, stop. That's for her, obviously her voice in the show, and it's in a lower key, which is easier for her to belt and sing and open up and let it all out. So when you're doing it with a guy, obviously the key changes. Da, 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 da. So that's her key. La da 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 da. Oh, wrong one. That's her. Da 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 da. Here's mine. Da, da, da. Higher, okay? Easier for me to sing, but I'm just praising her a bit. A lot harder for her to sing. She it just shows her amazing talent that she's still able to sing with the same oomph, the same passion, the same verve, and it is higher because her high bits are even higher than they would be in the original song. And I love it because it also adds a little bit more kind of a softness to her voice in the way when she kind of flips and goes up, but still the power that she has in her voice is completely unbelievable. So I just want to praise her and to praise Natalie, praise her talent, praise the fact that, you know, I know how difficult it is. And some of you who are also musicians know how difficult it is to sing a song in different keys. And that's one of the other things that, as you know, when I do concerts, all of the songs have a variety of ranges and are in different keys because it can sound boring when you hear an album and everything is all in the same key for people. Anyway, so there you go. What is your, here's for instance, one of the bits that's quite high that she sings. Let me just find it. Again, I'm doing this all on the cuff, guys. Bear with me. I gotta just fast forward. Here we go. Listen to this riff she does. So she's above me in the duet. Listen to this riff she does. Now I go above her. So we're constantly going like, you know, the symbol that you see on Spotify and on things where it's for mixing it up. So we're flipping from being on top, someone being on the bottom notes, top notes, bottom notes, and we flip where it is, and that's the genius of Matt. And also, I have to say, when we did this, my part was written up because obviously I, you know, not being as close to the song as Natalie was, she knew it like the back of her hand. So I had learned the song and learned my part. However, when we went into the studio and the little snippet you see on the video, she did not have the harmonies. Girl, the queen of six, made those. They were harmonies that were just done in the studio. And I sat in the mixing room with Matt and the rest, and you know, Gavin was there, and we were all listening to her. And there's a couple times I teared up because I'm like, this girl is so uber talented. She's just amazing. That because if I'm doing harmonies, I'm letting you into something here, I have to have it written out. I don't have that gift of riffing. And she was able just to harmonize, and then she'd go back and she'd say, what does that sound like, Matt? And Matt would be like, that's good. Or try this, and he'd plunk a little bit on the piano, and then she'd do it. And that was how it worked. And I loved seeing somebody work in a different way than how I do it. And that's part of the joy of putting this together. Now, then there's one more little bit of the song I want to do, and then I'll shut up and we can move on to other things. This is the ending, and this is, so all these little things in the song, the whole song in itself, obviously, you could think of it as a duet between Jane Seymour and Henry VIII, or you could just sing it, think of it as a duet between the two, a couple, okay? A man and a woman who are in some sort of relationship, and, you know, but I kind of looked at it as it's the duet from the show written for, you know, and this is my little vision of what it was that Henry's singing it with Jane. I know some of the words are different to the history, but it's artistic choices and freedom. At the end, well, you know, I wanted to do something because I love it's in my little homage to Hamilton. And there's a little Easter egg in there. And, you know, obviously at some point they both die. Not Hamilton. Henry VIII and Jane Seymour. Sorry, a little stupidity there. Duh, they're dead. I wanted to add something into it, and it was my homage to Hamilton. You know, at the end of Hamilton, where his wife is singing the song about all the things that she achieved after he passed, right? And there's a bit at the end where she does this gasp of air to mimic her dying, and there's a scream, and then the lights go black, and it's the end of the show, right? Do you all know what I'm talking about? If you haven't seen the show and just heard the recording, I'm just waiting to see my yeses, making sure you're all there, and I'm not boring you. Yes, okay, we got yeses coming up. There's a little bit of a delay. So this, if you listen, if you have your, I'm going to play it on here, but I'll get the exact number and see, bear with me. So I'd started about 451, 452. Fine stone. Here it is. Did you hear that? I'll do it one more time. I went a little too far back. Listen again. Here we go. Stone. Do, do, do. So I put in a little breath, and when I did it, she's like, okay, Natalie did like a huh. So there was a period in the studio where I was going, and she was going, huh. And we finally got it right, and I then explained to her what I wanted to do, and that symbolizes, their passing. So, and it's the homage to that little bit in Hamilton, which for me, was the part in the show that I literally, it hit me, and I was like, and I lost it, and I was in tears. So, when you listen to that song from now on, that breath from both of us at the end is the homage to Hamilton, but it's symbolizing that both of them pass. So a little insight into the recording itself, and just praising, obviously, Natalie. Anybody got any questions? I know I've been talking and yapping. I'm going to scroll back. Anyone, any questions on the song itself, or anything about the song that you might have? Let me know. Anyone? No? I don't know why it goes so slow here on the. No one has any questions. Or just spat all over the computer. So I'm gonna have a little sip of coffee on the Kiki. How do most of you listen to the song? Are you listening to it on? Let me know, just so we give everybody. Let me know what streaming platform you listen to it. And also, where are you now? Are you sitting at home? And are you? Oh, here we go. Amy says, "Did you have to convince the record label about doing songs that weren't currently popular?" No, because the whole point of the album was about my journey. And when you say they aren't popular, some of them are musical theater standards, but just not current, because a lot of people don't know the musical they are from. Lots of people, Spotify on the couch with a sprained ankle. Huh. Someone's making pizza at home. Hi, Lynn. Everybody, I see everyone. Mainly Alexa and Amazon at home in Newport. I assume that's Wales. Okay, so every people are all over the place. So I can also see where the most popular listeners and for the song itself. I told you I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, but so the sources of this, the top rate number one country that plays the song and listens to it is the United Kingdom. Number two country is the United States, and the number three country with the most streams is Germany. Anybody know what number 4 and 5 are? Let's do number 4 first. Guess the country. I'll give you all a chance. Guess the country that is number 4 in streaming. So first place, UK. Second place, US. Third place is Germany. Okay, people are guessing. Hold on a second. I've got a call from my friend Brett. Hold on. Brett, I don't say anything. I'm live on YouTube. No, wait, you're fine. Just say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Wait, there's Brett. Show them your shirt, Gina. I bought him this shirt. From when we were kids, they had the cereal Count Chocula, Boo Berry, and Frankenberry. Are you okay for dinner tonight?
I can't.
Okay, don't say. I'll call you back. Great, bye. I don't want him giving his business out there to everybody. All right, so that's fine. Where was I? So we've got Denmark, Scotland, Italy. Everyone's saying hi to Brett now. Anyway, the fourth country is, drum roll please, it is Switzerland. Yes, Switzerland. Who would have known? And the fifth country where it's streaming most popular is Australia. So how exciting. But it's, and I can even tell you the cities. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, so what that was only one question for the whole album. Thank you, Amy. Uh, oh, someone says I got it on pause because I can't use Spotify and YouTube at the same time. Got it. All right. Okay. Let me. What song, if you thought about it, would you like to hear a snippet of before we move on from the album? What would you like to hear? Would you like to hear? Ready? Between these two, I'm going to choose because I saw what everybody else was typing. Either. Oh, it's a hard choice. Corner of the Sky or It All Fades Away. Oh, someone's saying the Man of La Mancha. They've been okay. So the three. Ready? Man of La Mancha. All right. Here's how we're going to do this. Right now, I'm going to post this, and you're going to vote. Okay. So I'm going on to Instagram, my Instagram story, and I am going to do this. So right now, everybody, I am live on my YouTube channel. Boom, there we are. People are listening. I'm going to preview just a little bit of a number to talk about it. Either Corner of the Sky, Man of La Mancha, or It All Fades Away. I'm going to put up a voting thing. I want you to vote, you guys, right away. And if you want to hear the little snippet, come to my YouTube channel. How's that for technology? Look at me getting all flashy and good with it. So let me just do the vote. So that would be location caption. Oh my gosh, don't. A poll, that's it. So let me just, how to word this. Which song do you want a snippet from? So yes is going to be Man of La Mancha. I says Man of Manchester. And the second one is going to be Connor of the Sky. No, I don't have my glasses. Corner of the Sky. And the last one is then I'm going to add another one, and that is It All Fades Away. It All Fades Away. Okay, I have done that, right? I'm going to do this, done, and I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to cover part of my head, so it doesn't really matter. So all of you get now and go vote. Share. Done. Okay, that's on there. That could be an idea for a new song, Man of Manchester. I am my Man of Manchester. I live in Salford. I worked for the BBC. There you go. Sorry about the notifications. I've been on Instagram all day. Okay, great. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm looking at what you've tweeted. We're having a real mosquito problem here this year. I don't know why. We've normally never had mosquitoes here, but all of a sudden we had humid weather, and they're all over the place. So, yes, Man of La Mancha is beautiful. Man of La Mancha, Corner of the Sky. Man of Manchester. Shut up. That was really, there's a bug. Okay, someone's being rude. That's great. All right, so let me just check the story. Is it loaded yet? People are still voting. It's still loading. Sorry. All right, maybe I'm going to override it and I'll just do it myself. I thought that would be fun, but maybe it's not doing it quick enough. People, yes, voted. You're voting now. Good. I'll give it a few more minutes. So, what would you like to talk about? Kiki with the coffee. That's what I do with Brett every morning. We go on FaceTime and we have our coffees like at about 9 o'clock. And we call it having a Kiki. I don't know why it's called having a Kiki, but we do. Sounds like you're having a poop saying having a Kiki. That looks like either an airplane engine or an alien eye, right? Boy, everyone's gone quiet. Are those toy cars behind you? No, that's our Lego roller coaster. That I bought it for my husband Scott, and that is my nephew Turner, and Scott built it during COVID. Or was it before COVID? I think it was before COVID. I'll ask him. Do you want to say hi to Scott? I'll make sure he's dressed. 1 second. Scott, are you decent? Are you decent? You want to say hi? Oh no, wait. I want to say. You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube? Y'all are in for a treat. You're in for a treat, everybody. It's everyone on YouTube.
The entire population of YouTube.
Yes. You're in for a treat.
What's happening?
There you go.
Where is it? I can't see anybody.
Well, they're all there.
Oh, I see.
And they're and I've just done a little kind of a breakdown of Heart of Stone for them.
Oh, cool.
And
Have you sung it?
well, no, they can listen to it. I don't need to sing. Do you want to sing something?
No. My voice isn't warmed up yet.
As you can tell, it's a Sunday morning. We're both up, just been up. And
It's like Sunday
who have you-
lunchtime by now.
who have you been on the phone to?
Oh, people in the UK. I still feel a bit bleary though. Gosh.
Okay. Do you want
No.
Dixie? Come here. Tell me. Everybody wants to see how you are because of your. Oh, is her paw okay? So, here's Dixie. Everyone, sit nice. Good girl. Sit. She doesn't like being held forward. She likes to cuddle, but her paw is fine. She had her. There you go. Good girl. She just doesn't like facing the camera. There she is.
There she goes.
But her paw's much better. Thank you for everyone for asking. She's just had her hair. You just had your hair cut. You just done a haircut. You want to go outside for a pee pee? Pee pee la pa. Okay. Anyway, I digressed there. So everyone's saying hi, Scott, camera shy. Oh hi. Hi. All right. So let me just check. Scott, if I was going to play a snippet of a song for them,
Mm-hmm.
what one would you like to hear?
Marry me a little.
Oh no, that's safe for the album. I know you want to hear it. These are the choices.
Marry me
No.
a little.
Here, sing it. Ready?
I know.
You're not on camera, but sing it. Go.
Marry me a little, love me just tonight.
But not too often. Play but not too rough. Keep a tender distance so you won't be free. That's the way it ought to
be.
That's very low.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
Your voice is actually good.
Fabulous.
Okay, so it's either between Corner of the Sky, Man of La
Corner
Mancha,
of the Sky. I like
Man
that.
of La Mancha. We'll listen to all of them. Wait. Corner of the Sky, Man of La Mancha, or It All Fades Away.
Gotta find my corner.
No, don't give them.
What?
I'm gonna play it.
What? I was gonna sing it. I thought you wanted me to sing it.
No, there's an airplane going by.
Oh dear. Oh, it's tired me.
Okay, great.
All right, I'm gonna make some coffee.
Thank you. Thank God he had the towel on. So Scott has a great voice. It really is. Okay, here we go. To check Insta. I'm sorry if this is boring, everybody. Why is it not? Oh! 100%. 100% Man of La Mancha. Okay, so I'll give you a little snippet of Man of La Mancha. Bear with me. I got to go back into my files because none of it is available yet. And I got to go to my file and choose the track. Would you like to hear the the beginning, middle, or towards the end? No, save the end. I'll choose. Okay, done. All right. let me just have a little. Okay. Ah! Okay, I'm going to play a little bit of the beginning. I'm going to play the middle. Okay? Are you all ready? I'm not going until you all say you're ready. This is interactive here. By the way, I can't leave this on YouTube because this would be really boring for somebody who's watching it, right? Or should I leave the? So yes, 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 yes. Okay, everyone's ready. Now, again, give me thumbs up. Should I leave this on YouTube or not? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Gosh, everyone's saying thumbs up. Yes, leave it, leave it, leave it. Okay. All right. Are you ready? We got to get more people following on this YouTube page. Oh, yes. People say yes because I've missed the beginning. Here is the beginning of Man of La Mancha. Are you ready? Here we. I'm going to shut the door because it's very windy. And shut the door. Okay, here we go. That was the snippet. That's the snippet at the beginning. I'll give you a little bit in the middle. Listen, of course I'm a tease. I don't want no. I'm not going to give you the main part of it. Obviously, you ready? I'm going to listen very quietly to the bit and just make sure it's a good one that I'm giving you. Okay, you ready? Here we go. There you go. So you've had a little snippet. That was the orchestration by Matt Brind, and the strings on that are impeccable. There's a real kind of feeling of being in, because I wanted to capture the kind of like the. Okay, this is gonna sound really bizarre because I have not visions. I don't mean like I have visions. I had we're doing the number, putting it together. My vision for this number was riding a horse through the Spanish countryside, singing. Okay, so the strings are the wind that are blowing the windmill, and it's got to have that and that intense. So the galloping of the horse. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so anyway, that was it. That's the little snippet. I didn't tell the record company I was going to do that, but I'm sure they won't mind because it just kind of boosts up the excitement for everybody. And by the way, the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, who were playing on the album, when you hear the entire album, it is absolutely, it's so lush and it's so big. It's amazing. So what did you think of that? Okay, people are saying can't wait to get their copy. Definitely feels like horses galloping. Sounds great. Can we have an encore? No, greedy. I might do this again. So, and kind of play little snippets to other songs that are coming, to give teases, because I really want this album to do well, because I'm so proud of it and think it's such a great thing for Westway to have supported me, and please, for the other stuff that they are doing. Westway do some wonderful concert series with people around in different places for artists who are in the musical theater world, because Westway is musical theater, and they are kind of promoting the industry in a way that has never, not kind of, they are promoting the industry in a way it never has really been done before. So I'm grateful to them for committing to me and for doing this, and giving me the freedom to choose and do what I wanted to do to make the album that meant a great deal to me, as they did with Matt. They basically, and Rydian, y'all remember Rydian from X Factor? Yes. Rydian's going to kill me. But yeah, Rydian is the A&R man for Westway, and Rydian worked closely with me when we were doing the album shoot and the photography and everything. And I think I like to think this, but I'm not. You know, who knows? Rydian, I think I may be, shall we say, I don't want to say intimidated, but it's just that I'm a big personality, put it that way. And I know Rydian's a big personality, and both of us had a really good laugh. But it's different. It's nice to see other people in the different positions, and the different titles, the job stuff that they've chosen over the years. So it was great to work with Rydian after his success. I mean, his opera recordings, hugely successful after his stint on X Factor. So yes, so it's a great team working there. And Neil O'Brien, who is the managing director of the company, MD, not as musical director, managing director. Rachel, who is the artist, looks after the artist talent and all that kind of stuff. And Rachel has been dealing with me personally and all this stuff, and responsible for getting things like this made, which is what I'm taking to cons. It'll be on my table, and people at the cons in the US can then download and order it. And then I've got a banner that's been made, and I digressed a little there. But what I'm saying is Neil O'Brien, who is the managing director, Neil used to be my tour manager. Well, he used to produce the tours that I did. Remember the ones like, years ago? So he and I have worked together for a long time. And so we know each other well. And basically what I'm saying is thank you to Westway, because they completely gave over and allowed me to do what I wanted to do, and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, I'm rambling. John, have some water. Okay. I'm just looking. Will the whole album be on Spotify? It will. It's released on November 11th. The whole album will be on Spotify, and I will be doing it on we're trying to figure out how I work it into the tour, but obviously the songs will be on tour. Yes. Man of La Mancha will definitely be on tour. Man of La Mancha, if it's not an Act 1 closer, it's a big middle of Act 2 closer, or the end of, I don't know. I'm riffing here. I'm riffing. Okay. I'm looking at questions. Love the rambling. Awesome. Love the rambling. Can we, people want to time travel to November 11th. No. Oh yeah. John Partridge is doing a show with Westway in a few weeks. Yes. So that's what I mean. And I know Keith Jack is doing something also with Westway. Natalie has done some things for Westway. So it's all, and I didn't know that before I even, asked Natalie to be a part of the album. That was the other thing. As I said in the little video that we put out, I contacted her via Instagram because I follow her, and my friend Clayton, who put me on to Six. I remember sitting at the is it the Arts Theater? Yeah, where I did elegies years ago. The Arts Theater, is it the Arts Theater? Someone tell me yes or no. My brain's gone silly. It's too early. So when I saw it there the first time, I was in, and I couldn't believe how popular it was just having opened there and come from the Edinburgh Festival, and the people knew the songs, everything. And Clayton was singing it, and I leaned over to him and I'm like, Clayton, I love you, but I've paid to hear them sing, not you. And then I came back to see it and I was like, no, 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 no way. So yeah. What else? Okay. Scott's favorite song on the album. Well, I will read you this because here is I'll give you another little snippet. I've just opened this one, by the way. And I'm going to have to contact Westway to get me some more because I have to give them to family. And I'm going to run out because this week I'm going to give them to some friends and people on the internet, like on Instagram and stuff, so that they can, I'm giving them a link to Heart of Stone so they can comment on it. So someone asked what's Scott's favorite song. I will read two of these. So again, would you like to, would you just like me to pick it? You want me to pick it? So Scott's, the booklet, which you all will receive, even if you buy it digitally, you will receive a digital copy of the booklet. And I hope I don't get in trouble. Look, there's the album cover, obviously, and there is the inside. Okay? Now it's a multi-folded album. I didn't want to show the rest of it there too. So you've seen the front and the back, and there is the inside. Okay? Here is a little snippet. Just pick. Someone's like, just pick. Okay, Caps. Right. Here we go. So Scott's favorite is, as you heard him sing earlier, Marry Me a Little and Being Alive. And if any of you saw that review, I put them together, and I will do once the album's out, I might do some more things on the songs itself, and we'll release some more stuff. And I'm like, I might not. Anyway, here's what I said about Marry Me a Little, and I don't have my glasses on, so bear with me because the print is very small. See, you saw another picture there. These are two of my husband's favorite Sondheim songs, and when I sing them, he smiles and his face lights up with love. Marry Me a Little was originally written for company, but in the end was cut from the show. However, I did have the pleasure of singing the song when I performed in Putting It Together in Los Angeles and then on Broadway. Later in 2002, when I was playing Bobby and Company at the Kennedy Center, I was asked by Stephen to sing Marry Me a Little at the end of Act 1 for just one show. Ultimately, it still didn't fit, as it made being alive at the end of Act 2 seem irrelevant. Very few of us worked so closely with Stephen, but it was my privilege. This is my tribute to Stephen, a marriage of these two glorious songs. So, and then it says, Company was originally made a stage debut in 1970, winning 6 Tonys, but it was a little ahead of its time, and it has taken many years for the show to be fully appreciated. It tells the story of a playful but lonely and complicated and conflicted central character, Bobby, who desperately feels the need for commitment, but at the same time is terrified of it. So that is the Marry Me a Little, Being Alive, and I have mashed those two songs together in a way that I, well, when I did it, Stephen was there when I sang them together for the first time when I did a cabaret at the Kennedy Center. And yeah, so that's that. And there's an article going to be coming out where I talk a lot about how working with Stephen was such an honor and a great thing. And having done one, two, three, I think 4 shows, and worked very closely with him. So, and some of you may not have seen the big the Lincoln Center show that I did there with a bunch of other people. Anywho, so that's that one. And I'm not going to read you anymore because I think we save it. But you will all get. And why was Scott in a towel? That's the bit I joined that. Oh, because we've literally just got up about an hour ago, Sunday morning, and we lay in bed this morning and read the news online, and then we got up, and he usually on a Sunday morning sits in the towel. If he hasn't already gone for a swim, he sits in the towel and does phone calls. So that's why he's in a towel. And I am currently bedhead and haven't had a shower yet. So I did this before everybody joined. Anyway, I'm digressing. We've been on for 46 minutes. And I think it's time to wrap it up. I hope you've enjoyed this. Someone said, I've been reading your autobiography. Good. Oh, that's nice. People are connecting on here. Miranda's saying, hey, Shineko, how are you? So yeah, so that's great. If you haven't already ordered it, you can order it. I'm sure all of you have, which is great. So at least I know I've sold 46 to 50 copies. And right now on Spotify, before we go, on Spotify, Spotify. We don't need to do that. But that's it. So have you enjoyed this kind of thing? Yes, but I'm sure you have. And I will, I'll do it again. I will do it again, and we can do this kind of thing maybe a little bit later. And I will post this, and maybe I'll put it up for a period of time, and then I'll bring it down. I might have to check to see if I can post it. Anyway, I want to say thank you, and as I say on all of my what do you call it? I can't even think. I need more coffee. I say this usually on all of my cameos. I'm sending you my heart, my smile, my strength. I want you to be safe. I want you to be strong. But most of all, I want you to have a great day and be kind to each other and kind to other people. Okay? Lots of love, everybody. Bye. Bye from Palm Springs, California.